Utah and Iraq share complements and contrasts. Utah is 1/3 the size of Iraq, yet the Beehive State has 3 times as much water as that Middle Eastern country. Both environments are arid desert, both have mountainous terrain, and both suffer from the effects of drought and soils with high levels of salinity. The Bureau of Reclamation's website says that the agency participates in the Federal Interagency Sedimentation Project and is part of a group that works with a wide range of public and private entities, including cities, counties, states, tribes, and nations. That's what brought a group of Iraqi water engineers to Utah for several weeks recently. Their trip was financed by the USDA. Reclamation works with the USDA to help deliver off-farm water to on-farm irrigation systems. Both agencies regularly collaborate to reduce salinity, letting farmers use water in canals better by delivering it more efficiently. But in this case, they were sharing their water knowledge with foreign partners. Shaukat Jamil is head of the Section 4 Water Management Planning Office for the Iraqi Ministry of Agriculture. He is part of a group of nearly 24 that traveled from the upper to the lower Sevier River as it stretched across 6 Utah counties. He sees the similarities between Utah and his home country.
We have in Iraq many lands affected by suffering from salt, and we have many problems like here some lands. So we would like to get knowledge how to solve this problem, how to do the high efficient irrigation. We know there is a relationship between irrigation and drainage, for example.
The Water Automation Group at Reclamation's Provo area office was instrumental in helping the tour happen. Group Chief Roger Hansen has been working on improving water automation technologies for decades. And that's why he got the call when Utah State University was looking for a demonstration project.
I got a call from Mac McKee, who's the director of the water lab in Logan, and he said they had a group coming through from Iraq that I guess are doing some training with. Wanted to know if he could stop here for a couple hours.
We at Utah State, the Utah Water Research Laboratory, work with the Bureau of Reclamation, especially here in the Provo office, on a number of different kinds of projects, including work in the Sevier River Basin, where we know there is state-of-the-art technology in water management.
But generally the stuff we do here is pretty much generally applicable. You're talking about low-cost mechanisms for monitoring and controlling rivers and canals in real time, and those are pretty much universal problems with anybody, with any country, particularly those that irrigate. And it sounds like from some of the questions they asked, they do some irrigation in Iraq, principally out of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers.
He says this is the second group from Iraq's Ministry of Agriculture. Other training has already taken place in Amman, Jordan, and for some, this was a continuation of that. The delegation members were selected to represent all terrains and topographies within Iraq. And Wynn Walker, Assistant Dean of Engineering at USU and the guide for those Iraqi engineers along the Sevier River, says that kind of distribution is important.
You know, they're starting from square one. They have very bad salinity problems, very poor use of water. Their agricultural system has declined, as you might expect, and the result of that is that they need to see what's possible, and so they can move ahead with, you know, the kinds of things that they want to do for the future.
International study programs have helped spread modern irrigation technologies around the world. Reclamation has shared its wealth of knowledge and experience with countries from the Red Sea to the Pacific Rim and beyond. And as issues associated with population growth, shifting economic conditions, and climate change affect the availability and deliverability of water, the interest in how to move and use water more efficiently will only become more important in international relations. And that's something that everyone can benefit from.
Yeah, we hope, of course, we hope to cooperate in the future with this institute, because we now we saw very they have high capability to help us in this fields, especially on water logging and salinity problem in Iraq. Yeah, we hope to going on in the future to help.